ahead of the hurricane that Davey said the right name of, apparently. And
Helene.
Helene. Okay, we're going with Helene. Governor Ron DeSantis on Monday declared a state of emergency for 41 counties as the storm system is expected to rapidly grow into a powerful hurricane in the Gulf of Mexico. The system expected to be named Helene.
Beautiful Helene.
It's really not that beautiful of a name.
You don't think
I
so?
apologize to all the Helenes out there. No,
Helene Curtis Industries? She was...
That sounds very cold.
Helene into it.
Wow. She was like the cosmetic and beauty parlor products queen of like the 50s and 60s or something. Yeah.
She's old person name.
Helene.
I apologize to the one Helene that's ever seen our show. This was forecast Monday to reach northern Florida this week with life-threatening storm surges and winds that will cause power outages. Okay, thank you for bringing up the track, guys. It's going to be a hurricane. At least a Category 1. This is a quote from somebody. Possibly a Category 2.
From somebody.
It really is. It's a quote. I don't know who it is yet. Felicia Bowser. Uh-oh, Bowser.
Oh, Bowser's daughter.
Yeah. It does sound like a Trump quote, though. It's going to be a hurricane.
Yeah.
At least a Cat 1. Possibly a Cat 2. Probably a Cat 3.
Wait, who knows?
Seen a lot of Category 3s.
Seen a lot of categories. Will it be stronger than that? That remains to be seen. Duh. Thanks, Felicia. Bye. She's the meteorologist in charge of the National Weather Service in Tallahassee. They need to get someone more who can talk a little better. She said those types of classifications are going to be coming in the next day or two, where we can see what we're going to be faced with. Get somebody else in there.
I could have done that.
I know, really. Anybody could have done that. Anybody could have done that. The National Hurricane Center warned that while the most likely path of the system shows landfall in North Florida's Big Bend region or in the Panhandle, storm surge, wind, and rain will affect areas well away from the center of the storm, particularly to the east of the eye.
Oh, great.
I told you guys we got to worry about this
clip.
stuff.
I must have not have read the whole article. Dang it.
Felicia says
Helene.
Oh, no,
this is
Felicia. Felicia talking.
Woo,
Yeah.
I'm messy.
Bye, Felicia.
Very messy.
Felicia says the hurricane regional models. I mean, you can't when you're given this type of insights, we only call you by your first name.
Felicia.
Yeah, Felicia says the hurricane regional models highlight the potential for strengthening into a major hurricane. She's just said the same thing 3 times now. The Hurricane Center said a midday update is going to be happening today. Separate tracking map by the meteorology company AccuWeather
Okay.
had the storm rapidly intensifying while over the Gulf of Mexico to sustained winds topping 130 miles an hour. That's pretty serious.
That's a little bit too much.
Category 4 on the Saffir-Simpson hurricane wind scale. What are these things?
A guy named Simpson just like, let's make up a
Right.
scale.
Was his first name really Severe, though? That's
Saffir.
awesome. Oh, Saffir.
Yeah. So close, yeah. Maybe it's a play on words. He's not a real guy.
Yeah. It's not a real scale.
It's really not. Who knows about any? There's 800 different tracking models now, and only a couple of them are right each time. It'll have hurricane wind scale and make landfall with Category 3 strength of, they say, 111 to 129 miles per hour sustained winds. It's pretty heavy. Let's see. Who said this? Bernie Rayno. At least his name kind of sounds like rain.
Yeah, I was going to say it sounds appropriate.
Yeah. Yep. So the combination of deep, warm water and low disruptive breezes should assist in rapid strengthening over the Gulf of Mexico from Wednesday to Thursday. He works for AccuWeather.
Oh.
Most likely, the storm will create its own environment and bring a surge in moisture to the currently dry air over the Gulf. This is all the stuff I don't understand. What I do understand is we're going to get hit pretty heavy Thursday and Friday.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
No. And and I know it's a joke. I report on the weather, but I love all the people that are like, okay, if you keep an eye on the millibars and
Yeah.
all the things that like they just are regurgitating.
Yeah.
The barometric pressure. The barometric pressure.
They're taking it from Mike's weather page and they're just regurgitating it and trying to sound
You
smart.
know, I personally, I watched the European model.
yeah, right.
How
Yeah,
many times have you heard that?
right.
Follow the European model.
Why the European model? I don't understand
said
that.
It like 2 years ago,
Right.
and then it sounded
Right.
like really cool.
Europeans don't know anything about hurricanes.
Yeah.
No, but they know a lot about
Nothing.
things, but not hurricanes, right?
They don't know
I
a
would
lot
say
about
that.
anything.
Why do they borrow so much money from us?
Yeah,
They look good. They look
Okay,
good.
that's,
I don't even know how to get a painting commissioned that doesn't look like the king is sitting in hell. You remember that thing?
Yeah, it looked great.
That was awful.
It was a nod to Ghostbusters. I thought for sure
It
you'd love
seemed like a nod to Ghostbusters for sure.
guess who they borrow money from?
that. Right.
Yeah. I think they still run everything. Alachua Bay, Bradford, Calhoun, Charlotte, Citrus, Collier, Columbia, Dixie, Escambia, Franklin, Gadsden, Gilchrist, Gulf, Hamilton,
Hernando.
Hernando. I was trying to say it in a Spanish way.
Wonderful job,
Yeah, but
actually.
Hernando.
Yeah.
Believe me, there's a lot of rednecks in Hernando. It ain't Hernando. It's Hernando.
Hernando.
Oh,
It's
that's a
Hernando.
language. There it is.
I'm going to have to move my boat.
Dang it.
Into Hernando.
They float.
Hillsborough, Holmes, Jackson, Jefferson, Lafayette, Lee, Leon, Levy, Liberty, Madison, Manatee, Marion, Monroe, Okaloosa, Pasco, Pinellas, Santa Rosa, Sarasota, Summer, Suwannee, Taylor, Union, Wakulla, Walton, and Washington counties.
Samsonite.
So close.
Way off.
You're so close.
So close. Those are all affected by this order.
Jeez, people are pissed.
Order activated the National Guard and placed emergency management in charge of the response. So, yeah, I always like to follow the Emergency Operations Center in St. Augustine.
Okay, what are they saying?
Saying
Not
be
not
prepared.
much yet.
Yeah. Be
Yeah, but
prepared.
during the storm, they're always good to follow.
Okay.
And of course, lots of people send us lots of videos and stuff like that. So we're always posting videos from around the storm.
I just
On
wait for
904
Troy.
now.
Yeah. Troy tells me what to
Yeah.
I say when to run.
Yeah.
When
Right.
the Waffle House closes.
Oh, is that your
It's
meter?
too late. If you wait till the Waffle House closes, you're
you
screwed.
You waited way too
Yeah,
long.
Yeah.
Way too long.
You need to be about 4 hours ahead of the Waffle House.
Yeah, that's right. That's true.
So I'm assuming the county's going to do like some sandbag party, like like some
Yeah,
kind
that's
of.
right. I haven't heard about the sandbags yet. I would
Yeah.
imagine today would be the day for that.
Yeah.
I mean, they had a sandbag thing a few weeks ago,
I
but
remember, yeah.
anybody who got sandbags then and didn't really use them probably doesn't have them anymore. That's very interesting. Has anybody? I'm going to look that up on Facebook real quick.
Check.
And just see if.
Well,
St.
you
John's
keep your
County.
sandbags, right?
Yeah.
So you have plenty in stock
Well,
now.
I don't have any at the house right now, but I have it. I have it for the cigar building. Is the one that gets hit the most with.
How do you know how many sandbags to have? Like, is there like a rule of
You
thumb?
cover
there?
up the hole.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so just make sure it's
whatever
all.
whatever the hole is that you're covering it. And I'm a zip tape guy.
Okay. Yeah, you got me in
and,
that too. Yes,
you
yes,
know,
yes.
And if you want to really go to the extremes with your doors, there's caulking you can put in, like clear caulking that you can use.
And then you put the zip tape.
and then you put the zip tape.
Got it. That's nice.
No.
You make
That's-
Blake do all that stuff too.
No.
Oh. Just saying. Of course you do.
I don't see anything on the county's Facebook page. And they usually post that right there on their page. But
Okay.
that's I'm surprised.
Something might be developing, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, we should definitely have that in place by now. That's very interesting. I don't see anything about it out there. So, looks like it's fend for yourself on the sandbags. There you go. Unless they're just doing it at their regular locations and they're just not telling anybody.
Yeah. Well, the news is it was new this morning, so I guess maybe they're rallying now for a press release. I don't know.
Let's hope so. Let's hope they get sandbags out today and maybe early tomorrow before we really start getting hammered with this thing. Okay, unfortunate news here. A little bit of an unfortunate update about a missing 15-year-old boy out of Jacksonville.